Hello friends, welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first video of mine that you're catching, welcome. My name is Rachel. I am a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and I sell almost exclusively online merchandise that I purchase, I have shipped to me, and I sell it for a profit. Every time I get a new box, I come on here, I unbox it live, and then I come back and follow up with a 90-day update and give you my actual results and my recommendation if I would buy another one based on the results. So today we're doing a 90-day update on the Boutique by the Box J.Crew Madewell outerwear and sweaters box that I purchased a few months ago. So if you want to see if I made a profit and if I would buy another one, definitely stick around. So when Boutique by the Box first started offering these J.Crew Madewell boxes, I'm pretty sure I ordered one of every single one, or at least the ones I could get my hands on. This was definitely one of them. I purchased this back in January, so this was a little bit more seasonally appropriate. Now that we're in the spring, I don't know that I would necessarily purchase this one to flip quickly. But at the time, mid-January, it was ending the winter season, but still enough into the winter season that I felt like I could make a profit. So what I'll do is I will share with you how much I paid for the box, what has sold, what hasn't sold, and then at the very end, I'll talk about how much profit I made and whether or not I would buy another one. And if you like reseller content, certainly consider subscribing to my channel. Every time I get a new box in, I unbox it here and I show you the results 90 days later. I also love sharing with you my reseller tips and tricks and strategies, so I would love to see you in a future video. And hit that like button too if you could. That really does help out the channel a lot as well, and it lets me know that you like this kind of content. All right, so this box, my cost per piece was $16.20, and the box itself was 20 pieces, $324. There was one denim jacket that like the sleeve was straight like chewed up. Like there was no way I could list this. I'm not an upcycler. There was no, I had to trash it. But everything else I was able to list. I've sold 11 items out of this box, and I have 8 items left. I was able to list 19 of the 20 though, but the real question is, was I able to make money on just the 10 items? So here's what's sold so far, starting with the lowest sale priced item. This was the ivory ribbed long sweater vest. So this was a sweater without the sleeves. This one took about 2 months to sell, but it did sell on eBay for $25. For what it was, I didn't necessarily expect more than that, so I was happy with a $25 sale. On this box, and with all mystery boxes, there are going to be some lower value items mixed in with higher value items, at least hopefully. Usually that's how it goes. So sometimes when there's items in the box that I sell off, maybe for just a little profit or just to make some money back on the box, as long as there's some higher profiting items in there, I don't necessarily mind that. Which it looks like was the case with this box. The good news is I even made a profit on the lowest selling item. So that's automatically a good sign in my eyes. Anyway, moving on. Next was the oversized blazer in the color light straw. So this one was a little confusing to me. It was a very pretty color. And it was a size 2 extra small, but it was like very oversized. In my opinion, it looked more like a medium, or like it was very oversized for being a 2 extra small. And sometimes that's an odd combination. Again, that's probably just my opinion. But from a sales perspective, when you put measurements and stuff and it measures more like a bigger size, but it is listed as a smaller size, it's hard. But anyway, this one did sell in about 2.5 months on Poshmark by offer. Now, this one did have a flaw, and these J.Crew Madewell items are customer returns, so it is potential that they have flaws. And this one, I don't know that it was necessarily a flaw because of the customer, but it was a butter yellow blazer and it had a blue stitch. It almost was not so much like flawed, like something happened to it when somebody bought it, tried it on and sent it back, but more like an irregular, like something happened during the production process and it didn't pass quality inspection. So given that it was an odd piece to begin with, in an odd size to be oversized, again, in my opinion. And then also it had that flaw. I did list and sell this one for relatively low compared to the retail price, which I think was over $100. So this one sold on Poshmark by offer, $27 with the discounted shipping on my end. So I was glad still to sell that. The customer seemed very happy with it when she got it. So I was happy about that sale. Then there was the relaxed blazer in soft drape. This one was a size large, and between this box and some of the other, I ordered several J.Crew Madewell boxes, but all in all, I got like 10 of these blazers in different sizes. So this was just one of them. This one was a size large. This one was new with tag, and it sold on Poshmark in just under 3 months for $40. These I actually, because I had so many, well, not because I had so many, but all of the ones I did have, I ended up listing for much higher than that, and then they weren't selling, they weren't getting any interest, so I had to start like cycling those through the closet clearouts and lowering the prices and such because they weren't selling. And once I did start to lower the price, they started to move a little better. There was the resin coated twill jacket. This was a neat jacket. I really almost kept this for myself, but because it was a 2 extra large or an XXL, it fit a little bit too big for my liking. And also, I don't go anywhere, y'all. I have nowhere to wear this jacket to, especially living in Georgia, when most of the year it's not even jacket weather. So I decided to sell it and not keep it for myself, even though I was tempted. I am glad though, because it sold in only 4 days. It was a $50 eBay sale. So I'll take a quick $50 flip any day. Then there was, here's another relaxed soft drape blazer. This one also was a size large. This one was new without tag. And this one sold in 2 months on eBay for $50. So that's interesting. The new with tag sold for $40. The new without tag sold for $50. It's very interesting when it happens that way. All right, then I had the Chelsea sweater blazer. This is J.Crew, technically J.Crew Factory. These sweater blazers, they always do very well for me. This one was a size small, but it sold within 2 days on Mercari for $55. Somebody sent me an offer on Mercari, and I went ahead and accepted it. This was back before they started doing no fees for sellers, but even still on Mercari, it was 10% fees at the time, and I was totally fine with that because I was getting interest on all the platforms, and I'd rather sell it on the one that takes the least amount of fees, if I'm being honest. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? Then there was the snap front Sedgwick vest. This was also a size small, and this one sold within 2 weeks on Poshmark for $55. This was a very nice denim vest. I guess technically outerwear. It's not a sweater, so we'll go with outerwear, even though it didn't have sleeves. But still, a $55 sale and a fast sale at that, so I'll take it any day. There was this relaxed cardigan in the color rose hip brown. This was an extra small, again, very oversized for an extra small. This one took the longest to sell. It was the last thing to sell before I made the video. This one sold actually just a couple days ago at the end of April as of the filming of this video for $56 on Poshmark. If I remember correctly, I did a closet clear out on sweaters and outerwear and stuff just because like we're in springtime now. And like reasonably that stuff is going to sit until the fall if I don't try to move it a little quicker. And for the sake of space, I was, kind of ready to like see if I could move a little bit of it in the springtime. So I think I did a closet clear out, 10% off. And then my Posher VA still continues to send offers automatically. So I think what happened on this one is I did the closet clear out for 10% off. The item had a new liker. So then it's the Posher VA sent offer to liker. And I don't know if the new liker was the one that bought it or if a previous liker got the notification that I dropped the price by 10% and then immediately after that or shortly after that got another 10% off with discounted shipping. But still, $56 for this sweater is not bad considering that it is springtime, almost summertime. So I will take that as opposed to letting it sit here for 4 or 5 more months. All right, we're at the top 3. This one was the double-breasted trench coat, also a size extra small. This one sold at the beginning of April. I can see this being a more springtimey type coat though, so I guess it's not super surprising. But this one sold for $70 by offer. So I sent an offer, which means I had it listed higher than that. So that was an absolutely wonderful sale, $16.20 into $70. Even if it sat for a couple months, these sales are within 90 days. So it still didn't sit for very long, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. And the top two sales are the same jacket. They were just different colors, different sizes. So this one is the quilted oversized bomber jacket. This one in green, size extra small. This one took 1 day shy of 1 month, and it sold on Poshmark for $89. And then the highest sale, same jacket. This one was black. This one was a size large. And this one sold in 3 weeks for $90 on Poshmark. So 10 sales, definitely quality over quantity here though, because every single sale on this list was at least above what I paid for it. So the question though is, did it help the other 8 items that are still sitting here? Was I still able to profit on the box with 8 items still sitting here? So here's what's still here. I actually got 2 of these chore jackets. They're like a white denim. They're both size small. They're both still here. Comps on them were pretty high and they retailed for pretty high, so I listed it pretty high. I suppose it's possible that I just have it listed too high, or it's also possible that because it's white, it's going to be more of a spring and summer piece. Fingers crossed, hopefully I can sell that soon, or both of them soon. There was the Conway sweater in blue stripe. Now, I have had several of these Conway sweaters throughout selling these J.Crew Madewell boxes, probably a dozen or so at least. They sell very well. This one's an extra small, so I guess maybe it's a little bit slower to sell, but that one is still here. I've got this textural stitched V-neck cardigan. This one also is an extra small. It's a cardigan sweater. Because it's ivory, maybe I will sell this one again coming up in the spring and summer months. There is a Conway sweater. Oh, I don't even have a picture of this. I have a Conway sweater in green that I haven't even listed yet because it's got a snag in it and I need to fix it. And I have a huge pile. Actually, it's probably in this pile right here behind me. I'm planning on making a work with me video where I work through some of these flawed items and see if I can save them. I don't really keep a death pile, but what I do is keep stuff around that's flawed and it sits forever and ever. Some of this stuff has been around for a year or more, and I put it out of sight, out of mind, and I finally just pulled it all out of the box it was in the corner back there, and I'm going to sit down one day and just try to work through it. So I can't be mad that this sweater hasn't sold because I still have not listed it. I am confident it's just a little snag. I think I can fix it very quickly. I probably should have just fixed it already. But there's that. Stay tuned for that video, hopefully later on this month. Fingers crossed. There was this blue striped sweater from J.Crew Factory. This one is still here. It's a nice sweater, but it's a sweater at this point. This one might end up sitting. And then there was this purple V-neck sweater from Madewell. It is a 2 extra small. This one took me a little while to list because it did have a stain on it. And finally, I'm just like, okay, I have this cashmere sweater sitting here. Like, I need to just see if I can fix this really quick. And I did. I was able to fix it. So one thing I don't love about these J.Crew Madewell boxes is that some things can be flawed. So the real unknown here is the condition of the items. Most of the time, generally speaking, like 90% of the time, the items are either like not flawed at all, or the flaw is so minor I can quickly fix it. Every once in a while you get a really good piece that has a really ugly flaw, and I think that's what happened with that sweater. So, but no takers on it anyway. In all fairness, it probably hasn't been listed nearly as long as the other stuff. So to recap, I paid $324 for this box. Now, if you want to shop on boutiquebythebox.com, I forgot to mention this earlier, I do have an affiliate code. I'm pretty sure I was able to use my affiliate code on this box You can use my affiliate code if you're shopping on boutiquebythebox.com. It's oh yeah. You just type in OHYEAH, and I have it linked down below too. Most boxes, you'll get 10% off your order with that code. Every once in a while, they release a box and they say it's not eligible for discounts. Or if it's on sale, it might not be eligible for discounts, but regular price boxes, you're welcome to try. If they drop this box again or any other box you're interested in, you might as well take 10% off. So anyway, I paid $324 after my 10% off, and my total profit as of right now is $192. So far I've made $516 on the box minus my $324 that I paid for it. And so the profit is $192. So typically with a box where I pay up for, if it's like first quality merchandise, or in this case it's customer returns, but I paid up for it, $16.20 per piece, I do like to double my money. I did not get to the double mark here, so that's not my favorite. But would I buy this box again? Yeah, probably. In fact, I have bought this box again, this box and several others, and a palette. It is a little bit luck of the draw, but generally speaking, these are consistent. Now, based on these results, it's not my favorite, but I still was able to turn a profit, and I still have 8 really nice pieces left. Well, at least 7, I guess, technically, because one's not listed. I still have 7 really nice pieces left that, although we are going to probably go over 90 days here, I still have the potential to hit that double mark. It is a more seasonal box. If you look at some of their other boxes, like the denim or the tops and bottoms, they're not as seasonal, I guess. So that's the one thing, I guess, that's working against this box. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I don't love it. It's not the best box I've ever had, but would I buy another one? Technically, based on my results, no, but it's kind of an anomaly for me. The answer is yes. Absolutely, yes, I would buy this again. So I know that's probably not the most helpful answer, but again, I still have 7 really nice pieces here that will eventually sell. So let me know if you've ordered this box. Let me know what you think. If you agree with me on this, if your results were similar, I would love to hear if we're in the same boat here, or if mine is kind of like a special case. So definitely let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you like videos like this. I am embarrassingly behind on my 90-day updates, so I will be catching up on the 90-day updates this month, more so than the unboxings. So I would love for you to stick around and see some of my results. I have some fun strategy videos coming this month as well. Hit that like button on the way out if you could. That certainly helps out the channel, and it lets me know you like this kind of content and to make more of it. And that's it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video.